Corinne Noel Alford. Born in Nashville, Tennessee, her favorite subject in school is English language arts. She has attended F.H. Jenkins for 9 years. Her hobbies are reading, playing sports, and writing. Her favorite memory verse, Psalm 46:5. God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at break of day. Favorite memory, F.H. Jenkins, riding on the bus to basketball and volleyball games. Will be attending Good Pasture Christian School. Career choice is to become a lawyer. Grayson Bennett Anderson. Place of birth, Nashville, Tennessee. Favorite subject in school, math. Attended F.H. Jenkins for 7 years. His hobbies are reading comics and studying under Taylor. Favorite memory verse, John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins, pretending recess was Final Fantasy VII. Will be attending F.H. Jenkins. Career choice is to become an animator. Jackson Douglas Boone. Place of birth, Cincinnati, Ohio. Favorite subject in school is history. Attended F.H. Jenkins for 6 years. Hobbies are playing video games, building with Legos, and drawing. Favorite memory verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. His favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins, every time Mrs. Campbell would accuse us of threatening her or be threatening us as a joke. Will be attending F.H. Junior Academy. Career choice is to become a software developer or a designer for Lego. Cariana Charday Burns. Born in Nashville, Tennessee. Her favorite subject in school is English language arts. Attended F.H. Jenkins for 4 years. Her hobbies are basketball, volleyball, and talking with friends. Her favorite memory verse, Luke 6:34. Treat others just as you want to be treated. Her favorite memory at F.H. Jenkins is in 6th grade in Mrs. Campbell's classroom when me and my friends all sat together in the square and we got in trouble together for laughing and talking all day. Will be attending James Lawson High School, and her career choice is a meteorologist. McKenna Alessandra Celia Rose Daly. Born in New York. Favorite subject in school, language arts. Attended F.H. Jenkins for 1 year. Her hobbies are acting and writing. Her favorite memory verse is also John 3:16. And her favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins is the trip to Costa Rica. Will be attending F.H. Jenkins Junior Academy. Her career choice is to become a writer. Victoria Denise Dyer. Birthplace, Nashville, Tennessee. Favorite subject in school is math. She has attended F.H. Jenkins for 9 years. Her hobbies are basketball, volleyball, and singing. Her favorite memory verse, Psalm 46:5. God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at break of day. Favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins, the mission trip or Camp Alamisco. She will be attending Pine Forge Academy, and her career choice is unknown. Julian Bryce Gibson. Place of birth, Nashville, Tennessee. Favorite subject is literacy. Attended F.H. Jenkins for 8 years. His hobbies, cooking, reading, soccer. Favorite memory verse, Philippians 4:13. And his favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins, laughing all the time with my friends. He will be attending Hillsborough High School, and his career choice is to become a chef. Natalie Mariah Lyles. She was born in Roanoke, Virginia. Her favorite subject in school is literacy. She has attended F.H. Jenkins for 1 year. Her hobbies are dancing, baking, and art. Her favorite memory verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Favorite memory at F.H. Jenkins was spending time with my friends on the Costa Rica mission trip. Will be attending F.H. Jenkins, and her career choice is to become an architect. Morgan Michaela Webster. Born in Nashville, Tennessee, her favorite subject is music, and she attended F.H. Jenkins for 9 years. Her hobbies are writing and gaming, and her favorite memory verse is Psalm 139:14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well. Favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins when we visit the pumpkin patch every year. Will be attending Benson Hall Academy, and her career choice is to become a veterinarian or any other animal job. Singor Calvin Edmund Orion Wheeler. His place of birth, the Congo. Favorite subject in school, science. He has attended F.H. Jenkins for 9 years. His hobbies are video games, paper mache, and Legos. Favorite memory verse is also John 3:16. And his favorite memory of F.H. Jenkins was playing hide and seek at the church during practice. Will be attending F.H. Jenkins, and his career choice is to become an engineer or a woodworker. Give it up for our 8th grade scholars.
Howdy. Please bow your heads and close your eyes. Thank you very much. Heavenly Father, I come before you today with a heart full of gratitude as we celebrate the achievements of our class. Thank you for guiding us through the years at F.H. Jenkins, for helping us grow in knowledge, character, and faith. As we reflect on the memories, the challenges, and the successes, we are thankful for the support of our teachers, families, and friends. We know that we wouldn't be here without their love and encouragement. Lord, as we prepare to move forward into new chapters of our lives, I ask for your continued guidance. Please help us to carry the lessons we've learned here, lessons of kindness, responsibility, and excellence as we step into the future. May we always trust in your plans for us, and may we remember to focus, listen attentively, accept responsibility, model kindness, exhibit excellence, and stay safe, as we have learned here. Please bless each one of us as we embark on the next phase of our journey. May we always seek your wisdom and direction, knowing that you will lead us to where we need to go. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Good evening. Everyone, I am so happy you're here with us today to celebrate the 8th grade graduation of class of 2025. This is such a celebratory day, and I am so excited to share it with all of you.
It's with great joy and excitement that I welcome you to this special occasion. As graduates, today marks a huge milestone for us, and we are so thrilled to celebrate everything we've worked so hard to achieve.
Today we celebrate how much we grow, we learn, and make new friends, and deepen our faith with. We thank God for helping us every step of the way. The way to me, the way and for the strength He gave us to give here, gave us to get here.
To the class of 2025, this day is for all of us. All our hard work has paid off, and the future is full of exciting possibilities. Let's take everything we've learned here at FH Jenkins with us as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives.
We also want to take a moment to thank our family, teachers, and friends who supported us together it all. Your love, graduates and courage have made all the difference, and we are so thankful for each of you.
As we head into high school and beyond, let's remember that God has big plans for each of us. He will continue to guide and bless us as we take our next steps. We are so proud to be here today and can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us.
Once again,
welcome to our graduation celebration.
May God bless each of you as we celebrate this incredible day together.
Good evening. Maya Angelou once said, "As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself and the other for helping others." I think we can all agree that none of us would be here today without the people lending their hands to help us. My name is Corinne Alford, and I'm proud to say that I'm valedictorian of the class of 2025. For my classmates and I, this is an end of a story, but also the start of a brand new one. This is the first step into the rest of our lives, and time is only going to pass faster. We wouldn't be the people we are today without our families, the people who sacrificed so much for us, the people who have taken care of us no matter what, and the people that love us. We wouldn't be here without our teachers, the people who have taught us so much, the people who have gave us so many extended deadlines, and the people who have prepared us for the rest of our lives. But most importantly, we wouldn't be here without God, who has been with us every step of the way.
I think that some of us are scared for what comes next. We don't know how these next few years will play out, but that is what life is about, not knowing what tomorrow brings so we can live like all we have is today. In these next few years, some days we'll feel like we are on top of the world, and other days it will feel like the world is on top of us. But the important thing is that it won't crush us. We have created so many special memories in this place and created so many special memories with each other that will never be forgotten. As we move forward in life, remember that we can be the change we expect to see. And in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And to all the people who have supported me this far on my journey, thank you. And know that this is not the end. This is only the beginning. Good night.
Today's keynote speaker, Professor Isaac Y. Ade, is a distinguished educator, strategist, and civic leader. He currently serves as an adjunct professor of management at Vanderbilt University's Owen Graduate School Management, and as a small and minority business liaison in the Nashville Mayor's Office, where he champions economic opportunity for underrepresented communities. Professor Ade's expertise spans entrepreneurship, strategy consulting, and technology systems development. And he has held leadership and consulting roles at leading organizations including IBM, Ford, Booz Allen Hamilton. He has also served as Chief Strategy Officer at Pivot Technology School, a firm focused on diversifying the tech workforce. He is a servant leader on boards such as Corner to Corner and the Nashville Entrepreneur Center, and is the author of Black Boy Fly, a memoir empowering young black men to rise above adversity. His work has earned him honors like the NAACP Legacy Award and Nashville's Top 40 Under 40. With a PhD in business administration and over a decade of teaching experience, Professor Ade continues to shape the next generation of leaders through education and example. Please join me in welcoming our 2025 graduate speaker, Professor Isaac Y. Ade.
Can we give him another round of applause? Give me a second like the pastors do. Take their time to get set up in the pulpit. I'm not a pastor, though. I may preach today, but I'm not a pastor. Greetings to you all that are gathered here for this magnificent occasion, recognizing these beautiful young people. Thank you to Dr. Wood. Where's Dr. Wood? For having me today and for your leadership of F.H. Jenkins. Also, thank you to the staff at F.H. Jenkins. This is not my first time addressing an audience at F.H. Jenkins. I actually spoke to Dr. Wood's first high school class. She just reminded me back in 2019. And I still remember that because I brought my kids with me. They didn't want to come, but we made them come. This is also not my first time at Riverside. Britton Harrison has asked me to come and join several events here, and the work that you all do in the community is powerful. So please give yourselves a hand for just what the church does. Now, congrats again to the 8th grade graduates. I'm very proud of you all. I have an 8th grade son who's transitioning to the 9th grade, so I've seen his journey. I can relate to what you guys are going through. And believe it or not, I was also an 8th grader before. I have a little experience with that, but it was a different day and time. So I want to share a few words with you all, specifically the graduating class, about letting your light shine. That's the topic for today, letting your light shine. God gave us all a light, and I feel as though this life's journey is about discovering that light and allowing it to shine. And I want to share just a few things that will help you all think about how to let your light shine. If you don't mind, everybody just hold your thumb up. Hold your thumb up. Or any finger on your hand. That is a unique fingerprint. I dare you to go anywhere in the world and try to find someone else with the same fingerprint and come back and let me know when you find that person. Why do we have such unique fingerprints? Because God made us unique. You can put your hands down. God created us unique, which means that we have something that we're supposed to use this thumbprint, fingerprint, to offer to the world that no one else can offer to the world. To me, that is your light. The unique thing that you were born to do, to offer to this world. How do you get to that light? Well, let me just briefly share my story. My parents left Ghana, West Africa in the 70s. They came to the United States because they heard money grows on trees. They're still looking for those trees. But I'm their firstborn child, and I represent my parents' hopes and dreams for a future and a better world. So you can only imagine the pressure that I had growing up. Isaac, you have to be successful. You have to be a lawyer, a doctor, or an engineer. And so we had a whole fight about that. I picked engineering. My dad was happy, but he still wants me to go and be a physician. He'll get over that. But my childhood was tough. I didn't grow up in the projects. I didn't grow up in violent neighborhoods. But I grew up in the South in the 80s when being an African immigrant kid was not a cool thing to be. So my classmates gave me a nickname, African Booty Scratcher. That was my nickname. So I went through elementary school, middle school, high school as the African Booty Scratcher. But today I'm Dr. African Booty Scratcher. All right? They can run and go say that. I'm telling you guys this because no one's path is easy. And if you've made it this far, you've struggled with something. And if you continue to live, guess what? You're going to struggle. You know what the reward is for climbing a mountain? Another mountain. That's what God does. But it's all about refining you so that your light can shine bright. Because you have a light. You have to discover it. So my path brought me to Tennessee State University in the fall of 1999, where I chose to study electrical and computer engineering. I was on the right path. I had a scholarship. My parents were happy. Week 3 of college, all of my classmates said, we're going to go to the Atlanta game where TSU plays FAMU. Now, for anybody who knows, it's a big deal. I decided that I wasn't going to the game because we had an honors chemistry exam at 8 a.m. the following Monday. I succumbed to peer pressure. I ended up going to Atlanta. I had the time of my life. We had a good time. But on the way back to Nashville, we got into a car accident at 4 a.m. Monday morning, right outside of Franklin, Tennessee. 4 people were in that car. 3 people walked out. 1 person was pulled out. That was me. I had a concussion. I had a bruised sternum. I was in the hospital for a week. I had to go home for a week. When I finished that semester and I was on track to get a 4.0, I had all A's, a B, and a C. And what I learned in that moment is if God tells you to do something, you better do it. And he told me, you're not going to Atlanta. But I let my friends convince me that that was what we needed to do. Why is that important? Because as 8th graders and going into the 9th grade in high school, you're going to have what God is calling you to do, and then you're going to have your peers saying something that may be opposite of that. Better listen to God. Better listen to God, because that is how you allow your light to shine, by listening to the voice that is within, which comes from above. So live on purpose, number 1. Number 2 is about finding your voice. Once you understand that your life has meaning and purpose, how do you maximize that? It's by using your voice, and God gave you that voice. But here's the thing about the world. The world we live in today will tell you you're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You can't compete. You didn't come from the right places to be able to get into the next level. Well, guess what? I went to high school in Mississippi, lowest performing school in the state, school districts in the country, and guess what? Here I am, Dr. African Buddhist graduate. So where you've been doesn't define where you go. It's how you show up in that space, and it's how you use your voice along the journey. You have a voice. Use it. But the world will tell you your voice doesn't matter. Are you going to listen to the world, or are you going to listen to that voice from above? Because God gave you something. He gave you a light, and your voice is how you allow that light to shine. Now, when I was in the middle school and high school, I struggled with my voice. I was shy. Believe it or not, I didn't like speaking. My mom used every opportunity in church to get me in front of the church to speak. I hated it. But she saw something. She said, this kid has a voice. I'm going to help him use it. So I encourage you all, every opportunity that you get, just like the young people who are up here on stage today, use your voice. Because using your voice is how you activate your purpose. And if you stay quiet, we get missing from you what you're supposed to give to the world. So when you find your voice, you understand that God gave it to you. He's taking you through things and experiences to allow you to bring that voice to the surface for the benefit of the people around you and your family and in your community. Third thing, show compassion. We live in a world where we're seeing the highlight reels on display, on social media, on TV. But everybody look around. Just look at your neighbor. Can you tell who in this room is suffering? Someone in here lost a family member. Someone in this room is probably dealing with a failed relationship or marriage. Somebody's struggling with purpose and identity. I recently transitioned from the mayor's office. It's not out in the public yet because my father had a stroke and I have to spend more time in Ghana taking care of him. We are all dealing with some form of suffering or challenge, but when we show up in the world, we smile, we're happy, we bring our best selves. But because we know that everybody is dealing with something, we have to be compassionate. We have to show compassion. If you pay attention to the world and you look at the news and you hear about what's happening, we're not in a compassionate space. We're not showing that love and kindness to our neighbor. We're not living in the way in which God called us. God called us to love our neighbor, to love our brother and our sister. So we must show compassion. We also must step into leadership. Now, let me just take a moment and just preach on this one. Our community is dealing with some of its greatest challenges today. You can turn on the news, you can turn on the TV. If you don't know, the violent crime that is occurring from juveniles in this county is insane. The realities of what's happening on the ground with your peers, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, is scary. It's because we are lacking leadership. So I'm looking at you all because you're the future. I'm hoping that one of you is going to be an elected official. Someone is going to go run an academic institution. Someone is going to go run a hospital or some other type of business. But your voice and your light is needed in our community, and we need your leadership. And I want you all to step into leadership. When I was younger, I shied away from anything that required me to be out front. And guess who they always put out front? The boob scratcher. Because they knew that I had something in me. And guess what? Now I'm comfortable. I step into leadership. I don't shy away from it because I was called to do that. And if you're given a light and you're given a task and God asks you to do something, you need to go and do it. No one is coming to save our community, guys. No one. We're looking at certain people in certain places and hoping that they're going to have the solution for our problems. The solution for our challenges is in this room, specifically with these 10 individuals that are going to the 9th grade. You're the future. This community depends on you. So demonstrate leadership. Step into leadership. You've been called. You've been blessed. You've been anointed. Not everybody has made it to where you are. I want you guys to really, really think about that. Where can you lead in your community today? You don't need a title. You don't need a place. You have influence with your voice. You have influence with your power. You have influence with this who you are and who God created you to be. So when you look at my journey and you hear the young brother read my resume and you hear all these things, none of those things happen without me listening to God. I'm nothing without spiritual obedience. It's not about titles. It's not about degrees. None of that matters. It can be taken away from you. If you're in alignment with faith, if you're in alignment with spirit, and you stay in that space, you will be very successful because you're called and you're anointed. But if you listen to your peers, if you do what's hot, if you get on TikTok and that's what your focus is, let me not bash TikTok. But I just want you guys to understand that there's something bigger for your life than what you may see on your phone every day. There's something bigger for your life than what your peers may or may not be talking about. You may have to be the unicorn in your circle, and that's okay. I stuck out like an oddball, but I made it to engineering school, and I graduated with 2 engineering degrees, and I passed Dr. Bignall's class. I think he gave me a B. I'm just kidding. I think I got an A. But I also had to work for that A, okay? Because nobody is giving us anything. We have to go get the things that we are called to have with work, with effort, but most importantly, with faith. And I'm looking at you all because I hope that this message lands. You're going to go back home and go to sleep, wake up tomorrow and be like, what was that guy talking about? Dr. Wood has my number. We can continue these conversations. But the future of this community specifically is embedded in our young people. And sadly, too many of our young people are lost. Too many of our young people are chasing things that aren't real. We have 3 children at home. I'm fighting these battles every day. But I want you all to be encouraged. If you don't see anybody around you doing it, it doesn't mean that you can't. If no one else in your community or in your circle of friends is stepping up, that doesn't mean you shouldn't. Be the difference maker. Remember this thumbprint. It's yours. It was given to you for a reason. You're supposed to do something with it. You can't let this thumbprint go to waste. What are you going to make out of it? What's the mark that you're going to leave on the world? Most importantly, how are you going to allow your light to shine bright? I love you all. I'm here to support you in any way that I can. This city has a lot of great resources for young people that are looking to get to the next level. I want to be a part of helping you all allow yourselves to succeed and climb higher. So please reach out if I can be of support. Thank you.
I would like to thank you for your words on how to let our light shine. And I would like to present you with this bag, gift bag, on behalf of FH Jenkins Preparatory School.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Will faculty, staff, and board members please join us on stage? To the FH Jenkins School Board and Principal Dr. Wood, it gives me great pleasure to confirm that these students have successfully completed the criteria for graduation under the Southern Union of Seventh-day Adventists and have met the requirements.
Thank you. On behalf of F.H. Jenkins Preparatory School and our South Central Conference, I hereby accept these graduates based on them meeting the academic requirements set forth by the Southern Union of Seventh-day Adventists. Let's give it up for our 8th graders.
Corinne Noel Alford. Grayson Bennett Anderson. Jackson Douglas Boone. Cariana Charday Burns. McKenna Alessandra Celia Rose Daly. Victoria Denise Dyer. Julian Bryce Gibson. Natalie Mariah Lyles. Morgan Michaela Webster. Singor Wheeler.
All right, let's give it up one more time for these lovely graduates, our 1010 scholars who are graduating today. At this time, we have some special presentations that we would like to present to you. The first is we have some individuals in our community who are extremely supportive of F.H. Jenkins and the work that is done there, and they support in a specific way of providing scholarships for individuals at F.H. Jenkins. This scholarship that we are presenting today is the Dr. Gazetta Holt and Lola Tubbs Scholarship. This scholarship is specifically for a single parent of more than one child at F.H. Jenkins. This scholarship this year for 2025 will be presented to the Perkins family. They are not here this evening, but they will be in receipt of this scholarship. At this time, I would like to invite whoever is presenting for the Joan Coopwood Scholarship to come at this time.
Hello, everyone. Well, we, the Joan Coopwood Scholarship, would just like to welcome Principal Woods. We love you. To all the teachers and the staff and all the scholars and our 8th grade class. Let's give it up for our 8th grade class. We are here on behalf of the Joan Coopwood Scholarship. This is our 19th year. Next year will be 20 years. But we are here today, our 19th year, giving away $500 to 2 or 3 recipients. So at this time, Tara, you want to go ahead?
The members of our committee would be Claudia Adair, Sylvia Benning, Gwendolyn Brown, Deidre Freeman, Marisha Jackson, Jacqueline Knight, Carolyn Lyford, Angela McHenry, myself, Tara C. B. Howard Van Leer, and Shirley Wiley. The total scholarships over the last 19 years have been to 51 scholars in the amount of $22,100, and $21,600 have gone directly to F.H. Jenkins. Our first scholar that will be recipient is Kidway Walker.
You all know KJ. Let's give it up for KJ. All right, so this second scholarship, how many grandmothers in this room? How many of you all know about prayer? If you know about prayer, stand up. Stand up if you know about prayer. Well, I'm telling you, this scholarship, I have been a part of this since day one. And I have given my money for the last 19 years. And when I tell you God answers prayers, he answers prayers. And for me to have prayed for the last 3 years to get this person that's getting ready to get this scholarship to attend F.H. Jenkins, and it only came through prayer and supplication, begging God. This baby was bullied in school, in the public system. And he had to have had an accident where the 4th of July firecracker hit his eye and almost blinded him. But God, and today I finally get to be able to give a scholarship to my grandson, Chase Ewing. You all, let's give it up for Chase Ewing. Let's give it up for Chase. To God be the glory. Grandparents, keep praying for your children, your grandkids. Keep praying. This baby loves F.H. Jenkins. He loves it. I mean, and to all the teachers, I thank you. And I know I'm talking too long, but thank you, F.H. Jenkins. Thank you, Principal Woods. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. At this time, we will have representative from the South Central Conference Office of Education come to the front and share a special presentation.
Good evening, everyone. Ooh, let's put our hands together for our graduating class. Dr. Wood, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much to the faculty, proud parents. So good to be with you. I stand here and bring you greetings on behalf of South Central and our superintendent, Angela Walton, who is not with us this evening, but she wants you to know and sends her love and congratulations for the hard work that you have put in. I am so glad because I had the wonderful privilege this year of spending time with these graduates in Costa Rica, in Alajuela. Thank you. FH sent all of their 8th grading class, the only school in our South Central that sent all of their 8th graders to Costa Rica this year. So I am so grateful, and what a wonderful and amazing time we had there, as well as some parents that joined us. If you were the parent that joined us on the Costa Rica trip, would you stand? I just want to affirm them for their hard work there in Costa Rica. Thank you. These graduates work extremely hard. Every day getting up, we were able to clean 2 public schools there, as well as painting. And the best part of the trip was the amazing way they conducted conversational English there. They have completed 55 hours of community service heading into high school. And that is amazing, and we affirm them today for their work. I want you to remember that your decision to engage in mission trips speaks volumes about your character. Giving back to a community speaks volumes. I think it's a part of the thumbprint that our speaker spoke about. And so I pray that you will continue your journey. I want you to know the Center of Influence right there at ECA sent each one of you a t-shirt as well as a gift that is included in your box to let you know how much they appreciate all the hard work that you did there. So that is what they are receiving tonight, as well as a token of emblem on behalf of our Office of Education to say thank you for the hard work that you have put in your K through 8 journey. Christian education counts. It makes a mark for a lifetime. And so I encourage you, be a part of this great journey. I pray that as you continue on behalf of our entire South Central Conference, that you will take with you all the amazing things that you have learned right there at FH Jenkins Preparatory School. As you head off to your next mission, our prayer is that God would be with you. And please note, always, always give back. Thank you, Dr. Woods.
Thank you so much. At this time, we will have Julian Gibson and Cariana Burns. They will be singing a duet.
Parents, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you for the gift of guidance, for the care that you've shown us every step of our journey.
Thank you for the late nights you spent helping us, for your support when we struggled, and for your encouragement when we succeeded. Your sacrifices have shaped us, and we are so grateful.
Thank you for the rules that we didn't always understand, but were there to guide us, and for the wisdom we sometimes ignore, but always would carry with us.
Thank you for the love that never needed to be earned, always present, always unwavering, even when we didn't show it.
Thank you for pointing out our mistakes, but also cheering us on every step of the way. Your pride in us means more than words can say.
As we look ahead, we know your love will always be with us, even when we may not show it. Thank you for your endless years of sacrifice, love, and support. We are who we are because of you.
When you see your child on the screen, please stand and remain standing in honor for all of your love you've given us.
Hi, I'm Corinne, and I've been going to FH Jenkins for 9 years. First and most importantly, I would like to thank God for bringing me this far and supporting me on my journey here. Next, I would like to thank my family. Mom, thank you for loving me and always being there for me no matter what. Always having my best interest at heart and taking care of me, and making sure that my experiences are always the best. Dad, thank you for being one of the funniest people I know and always making me laugh. Thank you for teaching me so many important lessons and answering my endless questions. Dalen, thank you for being the best big brother a girl could ask for. Thank you for being my very first best friend, and thank you for driving me around everywhere. To my grandparents, Oma, Opa, and Jima, thank you for supporting me no matter what, spoiling me more than I deserve, and always showing up when it mattered. Thank you, Auntie Debbie, Auntie Jen, and Uncle A, for being the best aunts and uncles ever, and for being second parents to me and always listening to me. Special thanks to my teachers. Ms. Fordham, thank you for teaching me so much and being one of the reasons I was so excited to come to school. Ms. Campbell, thank you for supporting me and my creativity, even when it made no sense, and thank you for always being someone to talk to. Thank you, Ms. Lewis, for all the jokes and preparing me for the future. I would also like to thank my best friends, Cariana, Victoria, and Charisma. Thank you guys for the laughs, the fun, and the potato salad. Thank you for making school so funny and exciting. I'm going to miss you all so much. Special thanks to all my extended family who I wasn't able to mention. Lastly, I wish all my classmates good luck in high school. I'm very thankful for my time here, and I'm definitely going to miss this place. To all current students, enjoy it. It feels like a party every day. Bye.
Hi, my name is Grayson, and this is my 7th year here at FH Jenkins. And I'd like to thank my teachers, my parents, and my brothers. I'd like to thank God also, obviously, the students here too. Being at FH Jenkins has been a really, really crazy experience and also a fun experience. And I would totally recommend going here. To all the 7th graders, I hope you guys have a great 8th grade year. And yeah, so
Go beyond plus ultra! Go beyond plus ultra!
Sorry.
I was specifically told by Ms. Campbell to not sound like I came straight out of Sussville, Tennessee. Hi, my name is Jackson, and this has been a great year at FH Jenkins. I started out in the 3rd grade and have been going through ever since. I'd like to thank my family, friends, and anyone else I can think of. I'd like to thank my mom for putting up with my 2 o'clock homework sessions. And to my sister, I'm older now, so you can't mess with me. I'd like to thank my friends Grayson, Julian, Xavier, and Singor. We've been through a lot together, and they probably think I'm cringe for saying that, so I'll stop talking about them. I'd like to thank my teachers, Ms. Campbell for her alleged get out in love, and Ms. Lewis for teaching me how algebra is the 7,165th language in the world. To end off, I'd like to thank my old man, Mr. Kevin Boone, for pushing me to achieve excellence. And if I get valedictorian after I record this, just know that I did it for you. And even if I didn't, thank you.
Hi, my name is Cariana, and I have been attending FH Jenkins for 4 years. First, I would like to give all the honor and praise to God because He is the reason I made it throughout these years. I would like to thank my grandfather for always being there for me, supporting me, and giving me tips on sports. Special thanks to my grandmother because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be graduating today. Thank you to my mama for showing up to all the important events because without your support, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you to my little brother EJ, aka Elijah. You are the best little sibling I could ever ask for, and I wouldn't have traded you for the world. To Kalia, Naisha, and Shalonda, thank you for being the best cousins in the world and like sisters to me. To my aunt and great-grandfather, y'all will always have a special place in my heart, and I can't wait to see you again. Thank you to all my other family I could not name. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being there since I was a little girl. Victoria, thank you for being the person I can rant to about all my problems and being there for me no matter what. You are the best little sister that I could ever ask for. Corinne, thank you for all the laughs, serious talks, and all the TikTok trends you tried to get me to understand. Charisma, thank you for being by my side since the little days of boarding camp. Natalie, thank you for all the advice that you give me. Morgan, thank you for all the unforgettable times since we spent together. Skylar, we have also been knowing each other since boarding camp, and you have been the best birthday twin I could ever ask for. And to all my friends outside of FH Jenkins, Egypt, thank you for being the best big sister that I could ever ask for. You will always be my best friend for life. And last but not least, Olivia, thank you for all the unforgettable memories and laughs and arguments on the phone. I love you so much, and I can't wait to make more memories. I'm sorry to all the people I could not name. I had a time limit. Oh, and Corinne, don't forget my potato salad. This is Cariana logging off. Time to start a new chapter.
My name is McKenna Daly, and the first people that I want to thank are my family for always encouraging me. My mom for supporting me, my dad for disciplining me, and my brother for siding with me. I also appreciate Mrs. Lewis, my homeroom teacher, who believed in me and showed me I was capable of understanding and even excelling at math. Finally, I want to thank God for taking me through this year and keeping me safe and productive. As this year comes to a close, I am thankful for what I have learned, and I am sure that I will use it in the future.
Hi, my name is Victoria Dyer, and I've been going to FH Jenkins for 9 years. First and foremost, I want to thank God because if it were not for Him, I wouldn't have made it this far. I would also like to thank my family. Mom, I would like to thank you because without your unwavering support or love, I would not be graduating today. I truly appreciate you always putting my needs before your own. Dad, thank you for all the sacrifices you have made and advice you have given me. Although I don't always show it, Mom and Dad, I really love and appreciate you guys very much. Granny, thank you so much for loving and caring for me. Aunt Jackie, I am so fortunate to have you in my life, and I am forever grateful for your love and support. You are like a second mother to me, and I don't know how I would have made it through this year without you. Ari, your love and admiration means everything to me. I always love you and support you no matter what. To my siblings, Rico and Bebe, thanks for all the support and encouragement. To Aunt Linda and Jade, thanks for all the love and support. To all my extended and church family, I would like to thank you for everything you have done for me. It does not go unnoticed. I would like to thank all my teachers. Ms. Fordham, thank you for being such an amazing kindergarten teacher. I still have 1,000 memories from your class that I will never forget. Ms. Pillow, without your loving toughness, I wouldn't have learned hard work and dedication, and I really appreciate you for that. Ms. Phillips, thank you for preparing me for middle school, even though the majority of our time together was on Zoom. Ms. Campbell, thank you for all your encouragement and guidance through my middle school experience. Ms. Lewis, thank you for looking out for me and making sure I stay on top of my grades, and even making me laugh every now and then. Ms. Wash Lewis and Dr. Wood, thank you so much for your leadership and support throughout my FH Jenkins career. I would also like to thank all my friends for being such a huge part of my journey. To Charisma and Deja, I'm so grateful I can call you my best friend. Thank you for always being able to cheer me up and for always being there for me. To Ziana, Maya, Natalie, and Trinity, thank you for all the laughs I didn't know I needed. To Cariana, I never thought we would end up this close, but I'm so grateful we did. Anika, thank you for always being there through my rants, moods, and everything in between. You have been like a big sister to me, and I don't know what I would do without you. Corinne, thank you for being by my side since we were 2 years old, through all the fights and all the laughs. To all my other friends, our friendship means the world to me. I'm so grateful for every moment we've shared. To the basketball and volleyball team, thank you for all the laughter and unforgettable memories. And lastly, to all my coaches, thank you for pushing me and believing in me. For those I didn't mention, count it to my head and not to my heart. I have a time limit. I'm truly thankful for every person who's been part of my soon-ending middle school journey and has helped me along the way. I would like to wish my fellow graduates a great high school experience, and to the class coming up behind me, a wonderful 8th grade year. This is Victoria logging off. Time to start a new chapter.
Hi, my name is Julian Gibson, and I've attended this school for 7 years, and I can't believe I made it this far. I would first like to thank God for leading me through this journey and bringing me through my toughest times. I would also like to thank my mother for never giving up on me and always helping me with my work. To my Mima, thank you for always motivating me to do more than I can. And to my sister, I hope this school treats you as well as it did me. To my friends, Grayson and Singwar, for being the first friends I had when I came here. To Xavier and Jackson for always having my back and for all the laughs. And to my teachers, Miss Campbell, for your encouraging words, and Miss Lewis for advocating for me when I needed it. Dr. Wood for being a great principal, and Pastor Alicia for teaching me many great Bible stories that I wouldn't have known without her. And lastly, to the entire 8th grade class, thank you for all the memories and experiences that I will always cherish. That's all I have to say, so goodbye.
Hello, my name is Natalie Lyles, and I'm a part of the 8th grade graduating class of 2025. I would first like to thank God for everything He has done for me and allowing me to reach this important milestone in my life. I would like to give a special thanks to my family for always being supportive of me and for encouraging me to always strive for success. I would also like to thank my friends Cariana, Victoria, Corinne, and so many others for supporting me through my first year at FH Jenkins and for sharing those good memories with me. I'm grateful that I could fundraise for the 8th grade mission trip by sharing my gifts of art. And to the faculty and staff of FH Jenkins, thank you for your support, mentorship, and kindness. To my brother Nathaniel, you are kind, smart, And I want you to never forget that Mom, Dad, and I love you very much.
Hi, my name is Morgan. I've been at FH Jenkins for 9 years. It's been a long 9 years and also fun too. I'd like to thank Corinne, Victoria, Kelsey, and Carrie on for being the bestest friends for a long time. And also thank you for a chance to be at Fireball. I'd like to thank my mom for helping me even though when you act crazy. I would like to thank my grandma for being the nicest and sweetest. Also helped me to learn not to get people's bad sides. I would like to thank my little baby bird Donovan for being goofball and also the sweetest little brother sometimes. I would like to thank my cousin Reagan. She is the bestest cousin I knew. I would like to thank Kara for also showing me some amazing stuff that got me interested even more. For my dad, thank you for being the funnest dad and also to hang around with. Some of the things I enjoyed at FH Jenkins were trips to the zoo, pumpkin patch, and the skating rink because I like playing their games, even though I don't roller skate. I would like to thank Miss Dr. Wood for being the bestest principal. I would like to thank Miss Wash for putting Morgan Pooh on the volleyball check-in sheet. To all the students, have a great time next year. Bye.
I am Single Wheeler, and I have been going to FH Jenkins for 9 years. Thank you, Dad, for dropping me to school every day and being an overall great dad. Thank you, Mother, for taking me to so many doctor's appointments and paying for my meds. Thank you, Mrs. Campbell and Mrs. Lewis, for being flexible with my headaches. Thank you, Silas, for comfort for the pain of the headaches. Thank you to all my friends for just being in my life. Thank you, Eris and Jill, for being the best siblings. Thank you, Mama and Pa, for letting me stay at your house. Thank you to my aunts, uncles, and cousins. And thank you to the school for letting me graduate.
Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to introduce the future leaders of the FH Jenkins Preparatory School, the class of 2026. This group of bright, motivated 7th graders is eager to take the next step and to join the ranks of the 8th grade class. As we look ahead, I am confident that these students will embody the values of excellence, integrity, and community that will define our school. Their passion, determination, and enthusiasm are sure to continue inspiring us all as they move forward, paving the way for those who will follow in their footsteps. Let's give a warm welcome to the class of 2026 as they prepare a full year of growth. The future is truly bright for them with leading the way. Please stand and remain standing as I call your names. Batik Black, Chase Ewing, Trinity Gardner, Briley Hall, Charisma Mortimer, Ziona Phillips, Bakari Scruggs, Xavier Wade, and Jacoby Webster. Welcome to this new exciting chapter. Congratulations, class of 2026. You may be seated.
Please stand for the benediction. As we close this chapter, may you walk forward with confidence and grace. May the knowledge and skills that you've gained here guide you on your road ahead. May your hearts remain full of compassion, your minds eager to learn, and your spirits never lose their spark. The world awaits you. Go make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2025. And may your future be bright, full of opportunities, and beyond your wildest dreams. Amen.